Okay, so in the meantime, I I kind of forgot to actually start the recording. My apologies for those who are going to watch it on YouTube. Nothing extra happened. A bit of a scouting, and that's pretty much it. For those who are doing it, for those who are watching on YouTube, once again, AlphaFirE in the top left and Phonebox in the bottom right. Just a super quick recap on the intro. And once again, apologies. So, Robo Opener on the side of Phonebox. We've seen this a couple of times, and I am not exactly sure what he's trying to accomplish, but by the looks of it, this is looking quite interesting. So, AlphaFirE is going for an interesting play here. It's gonna go for an armory. Now, what is this going to achieve? I am curious. As he's gonna go for a starport. Is this gonna be for Blue Flame, I wonder? I mean, I don't see Hellions in production, and it would be quite interesting to see them from a Tech Lab factory. I would not like it that much, honestly. Now let's see what this is going to look like. My question is, ooh, you know what? My question is, do you actually need a armory for drilling claws these days? I know you need oh, yes. Okay, it was that the drilling claws. If he started the medevac right away and some mines, I would have said drilling claws. But this was my second option. I was like, is this by any chance a Thor drop? But honestly, this looks like a macro Thor drop. So let me put it this way. Back in the day, you would do it with cloaked mines, which required an armory. And that's it. Uh-oh. Oh, Phonebox doesn't scout the armory? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Well, it would have been a big scout. There's gonna be a second Thor as well. Is it gonna be a second medevac? Yes, it is. So we're going to have 2 medevacs. Ooh. Ooh. And the disadvantage of the Thor drop is going to be, if you see the medevac, you're gonna see what it's transporting if it's a Thor, because it's a massive unit, needs to pick it up, and it's going to just do it. Let's see. I'm curious of Phonebox's oh, he doesn't pay attention. Does not pay attention. Oh no, he's not paying attention. I don't think he saw it. I don't think he saw what's coming. Uh-oh, he needs to pull away the probes. It's gonna do just that. I would put this Thor onto the high ground, to be honest. Yes, he is going to do just that. And now this Thor can actually start attacking these stalkers. These 2 stalkers don't stand a chance against this. This Thor has 2 attacks, and another Thor will drop into the natural. And that one is not gonna get scouted by anything. Oh, maybe the probe? Nope, there was no chance that the probe saw it. Okay, the medevac is trying to just, you know, do something here, just help out. Okay, nice pick up here by AlphaFirE. It's gonna drop the second Thor into the natural, and there's a lot of probes over here. It's gonna start mowing them down. Already 15 probes going down. Oops, I'm not exactly sure what's happening. Okay, I guess we have an instant replay over here. I'm pretty sure it was the Shift B. He tried to go for the battle report and tried to see what's happening. I'm pretty sure he wanted to see how many probes went down, because it's not created with any kind of overlay, I believe. But yeah, this is a banger of a first game, by the way. This is an amazing one. Okay, the Thor is actually going to defeat this Colossus. Oh, I would not want to see this. Oh, that Colossus just goes down. There's 2 more Colossi over here, and there's 1 more Thor that is sort of damaged, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. Now, Observer Plus Plus would have been quite nice to have, because we would have seen, or like the WTL overlay, because we would have seen where the players are looking at all that stuff. Now, I want to see, is this going to be oh, it's going to be a bio follow-up. Okay, this is quite wild. Stim starts just now at 7.5 minutes. I mean, +2 can start, I suppose, once you have enough gas for it. And how many gases does AlphaFirE have? He has 4 gases. I would not mind him to take a 5th, honestly, because why not? I mean, he needs medevacs, he needs, oh my god, it's 2 tech labs. Okay, never mind. Stim combat shield, yeah, +2, there we go. It needs +2 armor as well. So another gas would be quite nice for AlphaFirE here, in my opinion. But then again, who am I to say that? Everybody has their own playstyle, and honestly, I am not 100% expert on Terran. But by the looks of it, oh, this is actually wild. Wait a moment, he has 4 tech labs and 4 reactors off of these 8 Raxes, so he's actually having the time of his life. So he's so far ahead that I don't know how Phonebox is going to come back. Also, is this Nexus out of position? This looks weird on the minimap. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm probably crazy. I mean, I'm crazy nonetheless, but the misplacement of the Nexus is not going to be the factor. Not going to be the deciding factor. 4th command center on the way. Anyway, so AlphaFirE is actually massively ahead in terms of macro. In my opinion, he has the infrastructure. We only have 6 gateways on the side of Phonebox, single robo, single forge, barely any upgrades. AlphaFirE is probably, if he waits it out, he's gonna be ahead by 4 upgrades, but that's not gonna be the case as it looks like. Tank is gonna siege up, but it's a bit lonely over here. I would not leave this tank by itself. Okay, was that a... That was a cancel. Okay, did not lose that Nexus. And this is quite nice, because now the 4th base has been denied by AlphaFirE. And Phonebox needs to retake it. I think that base was close to finishing. And now the 4th command center of AlphaFirE is literally just now floating out towards the 4th. It's gonna make a 5th base as well. I mean, the young AlphaFirE is actually doing very, very well in this game. Couple of doors, single tank, lots of marauders, even a Raven with interference matrix. So this is looking like AlphaFire's game to lose, to be honest. And he's showcasing better and better playstyles. He is now, I'm actually quite happy that he deviated himself from this macro opener. Well, technically, as much as it sounds stupid and all that stuff, this was a macro opener, by the way. A cheesy opener, but a macro opener nonetheless. He had the 3rd command center on the way when he moved out, so absolute wildness in this one. And I'm glad that I managed to catch this. You know what? I don't even feel bad at all at this point that I lost to him, even though it was like a super close match. Doesn't really matter. I mean, he has a nice arsenal. He has some bio. He has some mech. And this is a biomech opener or something, if we can call it that. Because it has the Thor opener and then transitions into a bio. Oh, nice interference matrices, even disables one of the immortals, which are going to be quite significant when it comes to the Thors. Finally, I finished my apple juice. In the meantime, When Behind Dark Shrine is on the way, finishing relatively soon. Oh, never mind. Now, I keep forgetting that We're not gonna have the 15-second warning before something finishes, by the way. So now that I think about it, there's no building warning, right? I don't think so. although for clarity on these massive buildings, or massives in air quotes, massive for the viewer, as you kind of want to know about them. There should be like a warning, honestly, like a notification that, hey, 15 seconds left until this building finishes, and it will allow to build invisiblement. So I love this. AlphaFirE even just gets the doors out of the way. Oh, I feel like AlphaFirE could turn around and just do something, anything basically. This Phonebox is actually doing free damage over here. Now disruptors are out, and that is going to make it look scary. Okay, Ghost is actually getting clipped. That's unfortunate. Happens to the best. Not the biggest of deals. And Phonebox has the Dark Shrine and has a single DT, which I don't know why, honestly. I don't know why. Don't know why only a single DT, but I guess it could just warp in more. There we go. That's what we are looking for. Where? Okay, there we go. Alright, so DT Zealot run by. We have a turret, so these two planetaries should be okay to actually deal with this. In the meantime, on the left side, AlphaFirE is planning to move into the fort base of Phonebox. Now, Phonebox is moving in. The first planetary is not going to go down. Second planetary should get repaired as well. In the meantime, the fort base is in shambles for Phonebox and is going to get stemmed on. The disruptor has fallen. There we go. There we see the disruptor. Two more will finish. Hopefully, at least one. Second one is also on the way. And there's the GG, as there's not going to be time. The fort base has fallen, and AlphaFirE secured the first game victory here on Oceanborn. Okay, so this time around, on our second map, Ghost River, I made sure that I even hit the record button. So, happens rarely, happens every now and then. Luckily, it's not a common thing that I forget. It's kind of unfortunate that it was the first game, but anyways, this time you're gonna have a wonderful presentation. We are looking at the main command center in the top left side of our Teal Terran. He is young, he's a prodigy, he has potential, he has everything that a Terran player needs. This is AlphaFirE. His opponent trying to carve out a victory after getting Thor-cheesed. Tor drop cheese, double prong Tor drop cheese. Let's see if the fire is enough to fuel him to a victory. This is Phonebox. Now I'm actually curious what Phonebox is going to open up with, as he loves his robo openers. It makes for fast what you call it, fast observers, and makes for interesting interesting stuff. But I guess a fast Immortal as well, fast Colossus. But then again, why wouldn't you like play, you know, Twilight into Robo, Stargate into Robo, something along those lines? So I've seen this Robo opener quite a lot, I would want to say. So I'm curious if this is going to be a thing. I'm gonna be honest, I actually haven't watched Hearthstone's new opener, which could very well be something similar. So yeah, I'm curious how this is going to look in the second game for Phonebox. Let's see. AlphaFirE has plenty of gas. Let's see. Should get a factory, right? It's gonna get a reactor, probably factory after that. Yep, there is the factory as well. And I want to see Twilight. I want to see Twilight. No. Oh, this is gonna be a robo. I'm not exactly a fan of this robo opener. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm sorry. Like, I think the robo opener is weak against a lot of things, even though it keeps you protected from cheese, but it's weak against mine drops in my opinion, because you don't have the mobility of the stalkers, especially now that drilling claws are required to actually keep the mines cloaked. I think you don't need a robo versus tank pushes. It could be okay, but it's also not the best. I think still charge and blink are much better tools to actually deal with that. Obviously, Twilight Council opens the pathway to a Dark Shrine. The Stargate opens the path for more scouting, Phoenixes, Phoenix Colossus. You know, just pure robo opener, and even with the Forge, like, yes, I get it. Quick +1 is nice. Okay, now this is quite confusing, to be honest. We're gonna have a Observer being chronoed out. I'm curious. I want to see a Prism. I want to see a Prism. And I want Phonebox to actually go for a drop. I want Phonebox to go for a drop. AlphaFirE is going to go for a mine drop though. And this is the problem, right? This is the problem, that this map especially is going to be super short. Now you have the Robo and you don't do anything with it. Robo Bay is going to finish, but do you have enough for a Colossus? You need 300, 200, which currently it's not there. Okay, should be now. He needs a Colossus, I guess, or a Disruptor. Okay, I'm not sure what that was. Okay, Disruptor. Is this going to be a Disruptor drop? Could be a Disruptor drop, honestly. Okay, nicely dealing with the... Oh my god. How many probes? 6 probes. Quite unlucky. Did not pull back the one that got targeted, so... Quite unlucky on the side of Phonebox. He has a third base on the way, so that's still nice. AlphaFirE also has third base on the way. Phonebox's is going to be quite faster. And he has 3 gases, so he's actually mining quite optimally. It's gonna have 2 disruptors, but don't tell me... okay, so if this is gonna be a disruptor drop, I don't know, it's wild, it's weird. And now we go for blink as well. Like, this blink timing is going to be very bad in my opinion, and blink stalkers fall off quite fast in PvT. I feel like they're great in the early to mid game, and they're okay in the mid game. It's okay to play them with like disruptors, probably even in the late game, but in the late game, even in the late game, you basically just use them, or early late game, let's just put it that way, use them to snipe liberators, snipe key units, you know, with a blink, and just make sure that they don't take down your key units, which are the disruptors in that case. Okay, so this is gonna be the latest disruptor drop, I'm pretty sure. And it's not going. So this disruptor drop is going to be at least, I want to say at least a minute and a half, if not 2 minutes late. This disruptor drop could have been made as you go for the robo. Go for the robo. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh. Now AlphaFirE is going to know about it. Oh no, don't tell me. Okay. Not gonna be the case. Oh no, AlphaFirE! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh. AlphaFirE is not going to be happy about this. Okay, so this is the issue. This is the massive issue with disruptor drops, right? So it's really good against someone who cannot actually pay attention to it. This should never happen. That's for sure. This should never happen. But it happened, sadly. It is what it is. AlphaFirE needs to keep his head in the game. Needs to be thinking of the next move and the next move and the next move. And keep on macroing. But yeah. I guess I guess this is a bad example because this should not happen like ever, right? I mean, this late. Oh, it's gonna lose it. It's gonna lose it. Uh-oh. That's 2 disruptors and the prism going down. Unlucky. Some nicely placed mines. And honestly, it's the same thing. Just randomly placing mines and your opponent being unlucky enough to go and just, you know, literally stumble upon those mines 2 times. It's quite unlucky. Okay, where's that observer? I want to see the observer. Okay, the observer is with the army. I wouldn't have hated it. Oh, never mind, there's a raven here. Probably saw the raven, so... This time we have ghosts as well, so ghosts are going to be quite nice against disruptors. Obviously, do we have concussive? We have concussive, nice. Now the problem is for AlphaFirE, +2 has just now started. I mean, he's far behind. His economy doesn't look as good as it was. Also, let's just don't forget that he's leading 1-0. So his economy is not as good as it was in the last game. Obviously, he killed 6 pros, but he lost like half of his army. We could see that he lost around what? Yeah, around like 20 supplies. So that was quite painful. It's gonna go into this 5th base. Let's see. Tanks are not sieged up, which is going to be quite unfortunate here for AlphaFirE. And he doesn't have enough room to actually pick up and do anything. Now this 5th base going down is not the end of the world, of course, but would be quite nice to actually keep it on the side of Phonebox. And now AlphaFirE is actually ahead in supply. And is actually ahead in army supply quite significantly, which is quite nice. I don't think he should have stimmed there, but it's his choice, obviously. I wanted to finish the job a bit faster. This last medevac is going to go away. Okay, the stalkers are going to try to make a beeline towards this base. And AlphaFirE is in the vicinity, a bit out of position though. Oh, this could be needed to be lifted. A repair comes in. I think at this point you need to get away. Okay, it's gonna try to get away. The good thing is, in the meantime, this sensor tower finished. If it repairs it, then it's going to make it a lot better. Oh, I love the mine spread, by the way. This is looking absolutely fantastic. Oh, okay, blinks away. New command center is going down, so AlphaFirE is going to make sure that he is actually macroing properly. So it's gonna. I wouldn't hate another 15 SCVs or even more. Honestly, in all honesty, I would love to see 13, 15 SCVs more. Just go above 80. Make sure that you are going to have the economy behind it, but. Yeah, in this case, he needs to trade. He has more army supply cap with this way, with these shenanigans. I was gonna say, but yeah. All right, fusion core, and we see 4 liberators, so it's not gonna be for battle cruisers. Okay. Actually, okay, he drops it. Oh, he dropped the feedback onto the Colossus, but look at that. The EMP was actually crazy good. Now AlphaFirE is knowing that it's gonna be a lot harder to actually do anything. Templars getting sniped is actually beautiful. Even picks up the ghost to get it out of harm's way. Disruptor shot, it could be crucial. Move in, snipe a couple of Colossi. This is beautiful. Snipes, oh my god, snipes the Disruptor as well. And AlphaFirE all of a sudden has enough to actually deal with this whole Protoss army. And this is crazy good in my opinion. Darkshrine is just now going to finish. 16 Zealots have been warped in, but where? That is the question. Where are those 16 Zealots? The 16 Zealots are at the worst position possible. He should have warped it in over here and just tried to attack from behind. Just try to flank. That is the only option that he can actually get. It's the only option which you can actually try and get a decent fight with. I'm not sure what he's doing right now, as AlphaFirE could just push. He has a window, has a timing window, but obviously it's difficult to actually decide if you have it or not. My god. Step into the circle and you die. Literally, that's the name of the game. Oh, tries to go for a snipe. That is a nice attempt, but Templars are too far behind to actually get taken down. If you get damaged, the snipe will get cancelled. So that cannon just fired a couple of times. Okay, Storm is going to drop onto that Liberator. Literally a single Liberator. Unlucky for Phonebox. Also, mech units don't actually do that well against. Sorry, the Storm doesn't do that much well against mech units. Now he's gonna move in. Oh, and he's actually targeting down these Colossi. Okay, couple of army units actually fall there, but it's not the Disruptor shot that could have been. One Colossus is extremely low. Do we have... Okay, we have a flank coming in. But this is not that great, honestly. This is not looking that great for AlphaFirE. All of a sudden. Needs to be careful. Is moving in with these Vikings over here. It's going to take down the Colossus, but could lose a couple of Vikings. Okay, never mind. He's going to land them. Okay, maybe it still looks okay. He still has a lot of army supply across the map over here. But the question is, he's actually will be needed to wait until he gets out. Oh my god, gets the Archon as well. This is brutal. Just walking into this many Liberators, it's brutal. 3 Liberators fire 3 times in a row, instantly. Basically, I think you like one-shot the Stalkers with 3 Liberators, no? Yeah, I feel like it. Maybe 4-shot, I don't know. 3, I guess, 3. The high ground base will fall. Oh my god, and once again, the Liberators also do damage. And they got nerfed. The advanced ballistics extra range was nerfed by 1, so it doesn't get abysmal range. And maybe with that you actually don't see those interesting unreachable spots that existed, for example, on Royal Blood, to name at least one map, where you just sieged up the Liberator and you needed an air unit to actually deal with it. Alright, just gonna move in, take down a bit of that static defense. Oh my god, all the MPs miss! Oh, but the Disruptor is actually going down. Now a couple of Zealots and a couple of Void Rays are going to move in. The Void Rays are going to be really good against these Liberators. Now the Libs are getting focus fired down. That's a good EMP. Does he have enough? He's pushing forward, and oh my god, +3 bioweapons is finished, and this looks mighty ugly here with only +1 armor. Another Disruptor falls. And honestly, oh, this is slow warping. No! Oh my god. Does AlphaFirE see this? He sees a couple of zealots over there, but how much is it going to last over here? I would just try to pick up and get the hell out of here. It's not gonna be that easy. Does he still have what it takes? He's gonna take down another disruptor! How many disruptors? 6 disruptors! I think at least 4 of them were move commanded into the bio army. Alright, I'm gonna finish that sentence. Okay. A bit of an unfortunate. I was just telling Winter, we've been bantering about Guillermo actually losing a lot of prisms during matches. I think his record was like 6 in a series or something like that. In the best of 3. It's like 2 or 3 prisms per game. I can't even recall if it was like 2 or 3 games. And there's the GG. It's gonna be called. And AlphaFirE, after a grueling 20-minute game, almost 20-minute game, is going to put himself on match point. And our third map is gonna be Golden Aura of this series. This TVP has been quite nice, although a lot of the decisions I don't agree with, I think still worked out quite nicely. So I actually got a lot more curious of what we are going to see in this third game of Golden Aura. And spawning in the top left side, we are looking at our blue Protoss's main Nexus. He is down 0-2, he needs your energy. Let's see if he can actually bring it back at least one more game. One more game at a time, as they say. Let's see if that's going to be the case. This is Phonebox. But he's going up against someone who showed versatility, variety, endurance, mental stability, and all that jazz is actually in this young man. Let's see if he can close this series out with a quick, swift 3-0. This is AlphaFirE. Phonebox will come in with the scout. Let's see. So it's going to be a single gas opener. That is important to note, so it's not going to be something extremely wild. I would put down a I would actually put down what you call it, a eBay over here. Now Phonebox is actually trying to expand here, but he's not expanding, so quite interested in what's gonna happen over here. Because his second pylon, where's his second pylon? There's no second pylon. Oh no. Oh no, his second pylon is going to be extremely late. He should cancel this Zealot, in my opinion. I'm not sure if this Zealot is going to achieve anything whatsoever to speak of. Because the Reaper is on the way. And this Zealot will not even be able to get out of the base. Because the Reaper is going to the natural. And the Zealot, oh, never mind. The Zealot is going to move across the map. AlphaFirE actually forgot to go to the natural. I suppose it's the case, but it's happening. Alright, and... oh, he's I believe he tried to bounce over the wall. I think it's possible. I think I saw it. I think I saw it like a couple of times, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it from beyond, out of a lot of people. And I think I've seen even in one of my opponents back then when I was playing Protoss. I think they managed to actually do it, so. Oh. Interesting situation with the Zealot over here. Did we have any kills? So there was no kills. This is so far a perfect game on the side of AlphaFirE. Is defending brilliantly and is gonna go for mine drops potentially. Second mine is on the way. Potentially 4 mines. 4 mines could be a interesting situation. Let's see, we need the medevac, of course. There we go. Needed that 100 gas. Medevac costs as much as a lot of tech buildings cost for Protoss and Terran. So yeah, it's quite wild. They are quite powerful units. Even though they don't have an attack, they are quite a backbone. They can transport, they can heal. They have a boost, so they can actually make escapes possible. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna have potentially a Raven, but of course we've seen a bit of a new opener type in TVP, which is Banshees, Cloak Banshees. We could see that as well, but I doubt it. I think AlphaFirE is more of a Raven type of player. And he's probably gonna go for a Raven instead of a Banshee. And let's see these 3 mines do damage, if they will do damage. It's gonna move into the natural. Uh-oh. That's a lot of lost mining time. Could be a single probe. It could be a stalker as well. Gonna be an adept and a probe. Okay, so an adept and a probe and a stalker. That's not bad, especially if you can actually get away with these. Uh-oh, but AlphaFirE needs to be very careful. The boost is not yet available. He could get caught. Nice jukes over here. Oh my god, beautiful jukes on the side of AlphaFirE. Nicely done there. The Phonebox is going to throw down a pylon, but this pylon is not that great. Maybe this pylon is not even a... I guess it's able to actually spot the incoming medevac. Okay, so at least the mines have survived, so that's great. Did he actually... Oh, he actually threw out this mine over here. Nicely done. Hopefully he's not gonna forget to burrow it. It would be quite a bummer to forget to burrow it. Also, I'm not sure. Do you get any vision if you burrow it? Okay, a bit of an F2 over there. It's gonna move out. The tank is gonna go down though. Finally, by the way, finally we have a bit of a blink shenanigan coming out from Phonebox. Still quite late, I think, and could have been a robo opener once again. At this point, honestly, I did not pay attention because I was so used to what Phonebox is going to play. That's my bad entirely. Right, he's moving in. Alright, he's actually gonna gun down a lot of these units. But he did not move his medevac, so... Well, does he have... Oh, he doesn't have another medevac yet. He lost his medevac, which is quite unfortunate. But of course happens to the best. Now, Phonebox on the other side of the map is preparing for some Colossus or Disruptor action. Honestly, at this point, it could be Disruptor. Probably Disruptor is more of his confidence choice. I really, really want to see what's going to come out of that. Now, one thing I know a lot of us players, lower level players do, is we take a building and never use it. Or forget to use it or something like that. Now, once again, if you have this, if you want a prism, you can actually clone out a prism before the Robo Bay finishes. Usually that's how you try to time your disruptor drops, your colossi drops, or colossus, because you can only fit one per prism. Unless you want to be a giga chat like AlphaFirE and send out 2 colossi. They just go back with the storm drop as well. And then disruptor drop, of course, in the front, and yeah, you name it. Make like 6 prisms and attack from 6 angles. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? No, it's actually not. Just get some lights in this room. Because it's freaking dark. No pun intended. And of course, there's no Zerg in this game, so we're gonna have 2 in the next series, so no worries. Once again, we can see that Phonebox is prioritizing that vision circle, or like the side vision with the pylons and whatnot. Oh, never mind, this is a prism. Okay. So he's going to try and go in and just do some harassment. AlphaFirE now is going to pay a visit to him. I think he can actually go. Doesn't see the disruptor. He needs to siege up those tanks. He doesn't siege. Okay, now he sieges up the tanks. Let's see. Oh, that's actually a couple of units that are going to fall. And I don't think he can actually move forward over here. I don't think he can actually move forward. Oh, he has a couple of units trapped inside of that medevac. He's going to take down the disruptor, though. It's going to be quite nice. Oh, the disable on that disruptor. And now the disruptor cannot shoot, and the disruptor will fall. There we go. Oh, that was beautiful from AlphaFirE, just disabling that disruptor, proving that interference matrix on these Ravens is still a viable and nice choice. It's gonna deny this base. Gonna force a cancel. Let's see if he actually forces the issue over here. Yeah, stream medevacs. So stream medevacs need to do overtime work. Need to work overtime like crazy, crazy, crazy. And oh, by the looks of it, he is going to push up this small ramp, which is quite terrifying, honestly, when you play against someone who has disruptors. Okay, now this could be a nice angle. Let's hit a disruptor shot. Oh, that's gonna catch 2 marauders, which is not bad. But now, oh, another disruptor shot. Oh, that could be big. Oh, again, it's actually, oh, it's not that great. But the Raven, actually, that's a mistake. He used the interference matrices on disruptors that already shot. Now these disruptors will go down. Honestly, he does not have to focus them down. But by the looks of it, this is going to be enough. And I think we're going to see the GG to be called soon. And AlphaFirE looks like he has done it, ladies and gentlemen. One more disruptor shot will potentially hit something. And one more. But it's not going to be enough. And I think we're going to see a G to the G in a couple seconds. Obviously, Phonebox doesn't want to leave a game that is the decider, you know, whether you play one more or you're out of the tournament. That is not what you want to do, but looks like AlphaFirE is just kind of too much, I would say. You can siege up at the bottom of this ramp and start attacking these cannons over here. One tank will go down. Oh my god, the Kalem move, the killer instinct onto those disruptors, and the GG is now being called. AlphaFirE will take the series 3-0.